What's going on, guys? My name is Alex, and I'm very happy to bring you this game. Long time no see, I suppose. I haven't been posting any videos here on Persona for a while because I just got my HD PVR, and for a really long time, I was the only one here that was lacking HD quality. I've always said that if my channel kicks off, I'll be sure to invest in an HD PVR, and I saved up some money and I got it, and I'm very happy to bring you this game because it's two nukes in one game. And a quick congratulations to the two new sponsors of Persona. Great job, guys, for getting the sponsorship. You obviously deserve it, and hopefully you'll see some more videos from them and from the rest of us. Especially for me, I don't know for the rest of the guys, but I'll be uploading here almost every week is my goal, or every 2 weeks. If you don't like me, hell with it. Just X the video. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to bring you guys this game. I'm using one of my ultimate classes, and this is basically your favorite assault rifle with hardline, ninja, or steady aim. But in the case of the ACR, there's no need of steady aim, and sleight of hand. And instead of being the cheap-ass bastards that I know some of you are, using the one-man army nuke tubes, try this class out. And it's a very good class. I definitely have a lot of success with it. And as you see in this game, a lot of people ask me why I don't give many tips. And I mean, I give tips, but they're at random times, and I only give tips when they're, to me, necessarily completely needed. In certain situations, it's kind of obvious why you're doing this and why you're doing that, so there's no really any reason to say it. And if you want tips, there's so many better guys than me to provide tips for you. If you really insist on me giving you tips, I could try it out. For 1 or 2 videos, but from now on I'm going to stick to my topics, and hopefully you guys can tell me what you think, comment. But today's topic, actually, well, let me go a little further back. FPS Kyle, I don't know how many of you know him, but I didn't think much of the guy. I wasn't subscribed to him, I didn't know who he is really until one day I played with him, and I was like, ooh, this guy seems like a pretty cool dude. Let me go and check out his channel. And I went over there, and one of the first videos I saw was relating to the death penalty. And I decided to talk about that because it's a very controversial topic, and especially of a story that I recently read. The story was a man but in the middle of the night, he goes to this police officer's house, and this is a horrible story, but he slaughters his 3 daughters and wife and rapes them before he slaughters them, in front of the man's eyes. And after that, he cuts off his arms and feet so that he can't commit suicide, and he saws his mouth shut so that he can't scream. And the man was found by the neighbor, I think. And that's a horrible. First of all, that's a horrible story. Deep compassion to the loved ones of those people. It's really horrible. And this man, he is obviously, he's sentenced to the death penalty. And I forgot what state this was in. But this man starts weeping in front of the court, in front of the judge, and he starts crying, and he says, I don't want to lose my wife, I don't want to lose my my entire family, I don't want to die, I didn't take my medication, I need psychiatrical help, it wasn't my fault, I couldn't control anything that I did. And he's this grown man is crying that he doesn't want to die, which I understand. It's a very scary thought to die. But he did a horrible thing, and these rednecks, I don't know how many it was, 200 or 300 of them, got in front of the courthouse, I suppose, and they started rallying about how this man should be able to choose his fate, and they're not God to decide whether a man should die or not. And even if what he did is absolutely horrible, he should still be able to choose. He's a living human being, and first of all, that's ridiculous. If a man does that, he should not be allowed to live. This is my personal opinion. That's a horrible story, and it should not be in such a case where it should never happen. It's what I'm trying to get at. But since it did happen, should this man be able to choose his fate, whether to live or die? Or should the court, be able to choose that for him? My answer to that, and my opinion to that, is about the death penalty, is I really don't know. Depending on certain states, I know the death penalty in certain states is not allowed. In others, they still have the electrical chair. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. But the main question here is, if a man did something bad and he's sentenced to the death penalty, should he be able to choose whether to live or die on his own? And my answer on that is no. If a man does something so severely horrible that he should just not be allowed to live at all. But you guys leave me your opinion on this, because I'm interested on hearing what you guys think, and tell me if you like this type of topic commentary. Here's another quick tip, as I'm in my second AC-130. Use all three cannons. If you use only one, which I see many people doing the mistake of using only the first one, or the first one and the second one, that's a very stupid idea, because that way you have, you're better off just using the chopper gunner. This way, when using all three cannons, the first cannon is for taking out major groups of people or people in buildings. The second cannon is just to finishing off, 2 or 3 people that are running off. And the third cannon is to take out standing targets. And I'm coming up to the end of the match here, and I decided, I don't want to get another death. I don't want to be any greedier for kills, so I just call in my nuke, and I think this guy tries to shotgun me, but I PP2000 him in slow motion, and I think my final score is 64-3. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave me your thoughts on the death penalty and what I asked you, and leave me a thumbs up. Later.